Hi guys, I hope you guys are having a good day and that you guys are enjoying chapter 20, Late Harvest and Farmer Boy. I want you guys to look over your reading notes on page 48 that says Harvest Moon, the full moon that occurs nearest the autumnal equinox. And then Hogshead, a large barrel or cask with a capacity ranging from 63 to 140 gallons. And Poultice, a small moist pack of medicinal herbs applied to a wound to aid in healing. I want you to remember that back then they didn't just go to a drugstore and pick up Tylenol, ibuprofen, whatever we use today. We have tons of different medicines, so think about that when you're reading the book. Okay, our vocabulary. I'm going to go ahead and talk to you about our vocabulary, whether you have read the book yet or not, or the chapter yet or not. So number one, Alice put on her hood and shawl. So what it says for shawl is cloth worn as a head and shoulder covering. I'm going to repeat that. Cloth worn as a head and shoulder covering. Cloth worn as a head and shoulder covering. Number two, cold wind blew gritty dust into Almanzo's eyes. Gritty. When you think of gritty, do you think of smooth? No, right? So it's sandy, right? It's got the bumps and it's just a sandy surface. So like sand got into his eyes. Cold wind blew gritty dust into Almanzo's eyes. So sandy is the word, S-A-N-D-Y. Number three, Alice held out her grubby hands to warm them. Okay, I know you have heard grubby before. I'm sure your parents have told you you have some grubby hands before. Well, I've at least said that to Ryan. Dirty. Dirty. Grubby means dirty. 4, it stuck on his face, scalding hot. Scalding hot. So hot enough to burn. It's scalding. Hot enough to burn. You do not want to touch scalding hot water. 5, I guess it's your potato, he snuffled. Snuffled. Breathed noisily. Breathed noisily. B-R-E-A-T-H-E-D. Noisily. N-O-I-S-I-L-Y. Or sniffed. Sniffed. Why do you think why he would snuffle? If you haven't read, I want to hear about it later. Why you think that. Also, I would like you to, if you haven't read yet, because I would like you to watch this before you read, I would go ahead and read through the comprehension questions and so that you know what you're looking for as you're reading. Also, if you look at the enrichment, it says, how good is your memory? For each of the following quotations, write the name of the person who said it. Look up the answers in the book if you need help. So go ahead and just kind of look through that and think about that as you're reading to figure out who said which quote. And what's interesting, I should have said, that's not even for chapter 20. I'm sorry. If you need help with those, we'll go over those later on our Zoom. If we can get everybody on a Zoom today, we can go over that. So, look at your comprehension questions. Go over those so you know what you're looking for as you read. Okay? I hope you have a great time reading Late Harvest. It's a really good chapter.